Going through is actually an energy saving bill, and that really does, the vast majority of it, the centerpiece is Green Deal, which is of course there for households but also for business, and we want to make sure that energy efficiency, energy saving, is seen as an absolutely key part of our energy policy. That was always the intention in setting up the Department of Energy and Climate Change and bringing the energy saving parts of what was then DEFRA into DEC, but I think it's taken a bit of time to get that message across, and it's absolutely crucial. It comes very clearly out of this very thorough and thoughtful piece of work, and this is going to make, I think, a welcome contribution to the debate around energy efficiency, and the recommendations we obviously very much welcome. Like all good reports, some of them make more comfortable reading than others, but the core findings that businesses should be doing more to reduce their energy usage are absolutely incontrovertible, and that energy efficiency can save businesses money. I get very frustrated with the debate sometimes with big energy using companies about how we should be more ambitious in going for a 30% reduction in carbon emissions in the European Union by 2020 rather than 20% cut in carbon emissions. The work from the Commission suggests that overall that would cost literally just across all of the 27 member states just 11 billion euros more than the originally estimated cost of going for 20%. But even more fundamentally, half of that actually doesn't cost anything at all. Half of the going to 30%, going from 20 to 25%, would save businesses money because it actually can be done through energy efficiency. And the great thing about energy efficiency measures, the vast majority of them, is that they do actually save businesses money. I think the point made in the report, an absolutely key one that we need to try and get across, which is that every finance director says, well, there are 17 other cost lines which are bigger than the energy line, so why should I worry about it? But actually, particularly in manufacturing, if you look at the supply chain and you look at the finished product, the energy component of that finished product is very substantial indeed. For any one of the businesses down the supply chain, it may only be a small amount, but once you add it all up, and for the finished product, it's very substantial. And so some of the most interesting work in this area has been done by the Carbon Trust, looking at the whole supply chain. And I think that's a really important message as well, and I very much welcome the idea of ensuring that we have energy champions to try and save energy in business. It is a complete no-brainer, and it goes entirely with the culture of business. I mean, being in business myself, as Robin has been, we know it is about getting your costs down, getting your revenues up, hopefully getting your bottom line looking good, and getting costs down is part of that, has to be on the energy saving side.